back down into the 50s. 80 to 50. My sisters are getting blasted with a snowstorm, couple feet of snow. It is what it is. The storms of life shall pass. This too shall pass. I love it. Just wanted to share a couple things I do first thing in the morning. Barefoot, grounding out there by the tree of life. I do a Wim Hof breathing deep into my heart and just feel with emotional intensity everything I'm grateful for. Just the smallest, tiniest little things. Like I can look at that clock right there. That was $10 on Facebook Marketplace. And I'm like, thank you so much. I really appreciate that clock. I really appreciate that, I have breath in my lungs because I was dead. I was literally dead. I wanted to die because I was so far gone into addiction and just depression that I wanted to die. And I no longer feel that pain anymore. So I'm grateful. And I do that. It's about 10 minutes out there, direct sunlight in my eyes, and that vitamin D on my skin first thing in the morning to set the circadian rhythm. So I sleep deep at night. Deep restorative sleep is so important. Like I get 8 to 10 hours of sleep every night, and that's just key. Another thing I do is I do intermittent fastings. Sometimes I go 16, 20 hours before a meal, in between meals, so that boosts my energy. And I get through the day with all this energy. And people are like, how do you do that? I was like, you can do anything you put your mind to, and it also slows down your aging. Other things I do is deep meditation. After I'm out there grounding, I do a 20-minute meditation, which gets me in alignment with Source, my true self, that which man calls God, the higher self, the higher power, in alignment with all that is. And there are infinite versions of yourself, your higher self, you can come into alignment with and collapse that reality into this three-dimensional time-space reality by your emotional feelings. And that makes it manifest into this three-dimensional time-space reality. But a lot of times our thoughts don't match our true internal feelings, which is like sometimes we'll manifest a couple things, but then it goes back. It's like a seesaw. But if you can let go of all that and just tune into your true self and your heart of hearts, then that gets rid of all the resistance, and all of a sudden everything you ever wanted starts to manifest into this three-dimensional time-space reality, because it collapses in the quantum field. It matches the frequencies and everything is energy, so it has to be. Couple other things. I just like to frame everything in the most beautiful way I can. If something disrupts me or is like agitated, it has nothing to do with the event or the person. It has everything to do with me, because it's a mirror. It's like internally, I'm like, how can I reframe this into something beautiful? Like, that guy's spiritually sick. I've been there. I got out of that. Man, I'm going to pray for this guy or gal because she needs to come into alignment. And if I can do that, that doesn't show up anymore. Also, life is about growing, improving, and I like to read every day. I like to give back. I like to help others. My food is just mostly I eat the same thing every day. It's kind of boring, but lettuce, avocado, tuna, black olives, cranberries, and little pink Himalayan salt with a sweet potato and brown rice. And that's my meal, and I love it. And I hope that's added some value to you today. Keeps me forever young. People are like, you're about to be 46? You fucking lying. You look like you're 30. Well, there are two ages, chronological, which is by the calendar, and biological. And you can be 20, 30 years biologically lower than your chronological age if you implement, sleep, circadian rhythm, nutrition, mindset, and you can literally slow down or reverse the aging process. It's on you. You create your own reality. You manifest what collapses from the quantum field into this three-dimensional time-space reality based on your thoughts, mostly your feelings, your internal. Like a lot of times that programming is so locked in, it's hard to break. And the way to break it is through repetition or hypnosis. And we can hypnotize ourselves through that repetition. Say a lie long enough, loud enough, and eventually you'll believe it. Oh my gosh. Big factors that contribute to aging: stress, nutrition, and not sleeping enough will age you 20 years overnight. But you can reverse that, you can turn it back, and you can tune into your forever youngness. So have a beautiful day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Cheers.